This is Vince McMahon of the WWF, and if you love a good cage match, you're going to love Opie and Anthony on 102.7 WNEW.
You'll be the first girl to pull the glass from the pinball machine out of your butt.
Yeah, that's easy.
Please think about me and, remember me. Because, I'll be calling in more because I want to get involved with you guys.
All right, Daniela.
Thank you, guys.
Bubba Ray's here, so we got to hang up on you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. What's up, Bubba Ray?
How you doing, man?
We were discussing how scary you are. I don't know if you heard on the way over.
That guy whose ass you almost kicked when he was in here.
How am I a scary guy?
Up.
Well, you're very intimidating.
Yeah.
Jim Norton, stand up next to Bubba Ray.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, my God.
That would be awful.
If it was a present shower, you would just be done.
I wouldn't even fight.
I don't even need any soap for you.
I wouldn't even fight, sir.
You'd moan with pleasure just to make him happier.
Don't get carried away.
We were talking about Triple H's return to the WWF, and Norton was cocky enough to say that you were saying stupid crap.
I was kidding, of course.
What are you saying about Triple H? Have you seen him lately?
No,
he's jacked up to the nines.
I heard he's a big dude.
He looks like an action figure now. He doesn't look real.
He's huge.
I
saw him walking around. He has this valley in the middle of his chest where his pecs meet. I mean, birds could land on his pecs and use it as a little washing station and drink from it. His chest is huge.
Yeah.
He's just been lifting for 8 months straight. That's all he had to do, Jim.
He has hands. Those are hands that he would slap you and knock you out.
He's done that.
You know these hands?
Yeah,
those
look
are
at that.
knockout.
I've done that in this station almost.
Yeah, that's
pretty much, man.
He's got those paws like a lion has, and they just swat the gazelle, and it doesn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Spins around, and then the teeth into the throat.
So how you guys doing?
You're
good, man.
Jim Norton's like the weak gazelle.
Well, he's a wrestler. It's hard to. You can't put. You're not exactly gonna stand up and give this man a hassle.
He beat up Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards choked him out.
Choked me out.
Exactly.
Pretty bad.
You ever mess with a wrestler?
No, I'm not an idiot.
Don't ever.
It's a dumb thing to do. I think the first person to do it was Richard Belzer years ago. Remember when Belzer had that TV show? And he had, I think it was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T on.
Yep.
And he's talking about wrestling so fake, babe.
Right.
So fake.
Right.
And the Hulkster's like, I'll show you fake, brother. And he grabbed him, put him in a chokehold, and choked him out. Let go of him. His head hits the floor. He starts bleeding, and so wound up suing both of them. Got a settlement from him, but I think that was the last reference he ever made to a wrestler.
Sued them,
Norton,
man.
pro wrestling is kind of like your woman's orgasm.
How's that?
Something to do with fake.
You mean only the one doing it truly knows.
In other words, the Dr. D too, David Schultz, with 2020. That was before.
That's right.
That was where he choked out John Stossel.
Yeah, he was doing an expose or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, this past summer up in Boston when we were at the River Rave, WWF went in and I had to film a little piece with Stevie Richards, and I think it was just Stevie Richards, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but they're filming, all right, I'll make it good, no problem, The guy choked me out for real.
The choke out move is great because it's not like a hit. So you're not hitting the person and leaving a mark.
Never.
You guys use that one all the time on people that you just want to.
I could choke out Norton.
No,
I think he might actually die.
Seriously, about 4 seconds of pressure to the carotid artery and you'd be out.
But they get.
I would just bleed on
this part of the arm, the bicep, and this part, gets on each side of your neck and just, and that's it.
Did you guys go to the show last night?
No.
Why?
I was watching it at home.
Why wouldn't you go to the live show? What about tonight?
You know something? I had tickets for tonight. I gave them to somebody else, though.
I just gave 4 to my Uncle Tom.
Yeah. We get people, I swear to you, the WWF tickets are the hottest friggin' ticket we get here. The second we get them, the phone's ringing. You got to hook me up.
Well, allow me to be an ambassador of goodwill to the station and to the WWF fans, because I hold in my hand.
What do you got?
4 very, very good and very close to the ring seats right here that we can give away on the air if you guys want.
Give away on the air? You know something? I might go tonight then.
No, I want to see somebody come in here and get naked for these tickets.
You got more than 4 there.
Norton will do it.
Yeah, but these are these are for my friends.
Okay.
I only have 2 and they're for my friends.
Well, we could have people come down here and do something. We can't give away just on the phones.
No, that's
Let Bubba Ray choke you out. I don't know. Boy, I might want to go.
Well, the Triple H.
You could go, though. You don't need these tickets. We'll get you in the front row.
Oh, hey.
Look at
Really?
you. Front row.
You guys
like
are
that.
impotent.
Impotent.
So, hey, Bubba Ray, we got to say it. It was cool that Triple H came back last night, but 10 to 11?
10 to 11. That's what time you went on?
That's when he finally made his appearance.
Well, it's the big tease,
They teased
It's
it.
like when you guys do a show and, you're going to have some chick do some wild and crazy thing. You take about 4 commercial breaks before she shoves anything in her back door.
Well, I think we learned
that's true.
We learned a valuable lesson from the WWF. We will tease less because it was frustrating as hell last night.
Was it really? But you didn't enjoy the build-up of the show?
It was a really good show last night.
What?
Everybody.
What? Oh, my God.
You want to hear something sick?
Crazy
You want to
with
hear
that.
how sick and twisted and demented the fans in New York City are? Before we go live, Lillian Garcia always comes out and she sings the national anthem.
Oh, no.
In the middle of the national effing anthem.
They're screaming,
What? After every line.
You know something? See? We're totally getting back to normal. Bunch of a-holes. Because a couple of months back, you would never have seen anything like that.
Yeah.
People, tears in their eyes during the singing of the national anthem. And now, what?
A dog could have woofed the national anthem.
Right.
And we're all tearing. And now they're
Only
saying
Steve
what?
Austin could take a word like what and get the entire
Tell him to stop
wrestling
with
community.
The 3 times thing, though. He has to say everything 3 times.
If you want, I can call him on a cell phone and you can tell him yourself to stop saying
I've had enough problems with you guys. I ain't messing with you, man.
I like when Vince got out there, though, at the top of the show, and everyone's everything is saying, what? I don't want to hear that, what? Like they're going to stop when he says that.
If you chant what one more time, I'm going to really be pissed off.
So what's the real story with Vince McMahon's eye? Ric Flair slipped with that.
I don't know about
hit?
slipping.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. Flair and Vince have a long, long history. Flair might have just said, to hell with it.
I could get away
Here's
with
one of my only chances. I'm popping Vince in the eye.
Flair was bleeding like a stuck pig last night.
Yes, he was.
Bad.
Yes, Vince hit him with a pipe.
Yeah. And then when he got thrown into the stairs to the ring, it was loud.
When I saw Vince yesterday, I said hello. I shook his hand. I'm like, damn, what do you got there, boss? A shiny? He's like, yeah, Rick, he caught me with one. I was like, well, I'm sure you'll get Rick back tonight, won't you?
Yeah, he tooled on him pretty good.
Oh, he blasted him.
Damn nice.
If anybody can bleed like a stuck pig, it's definitely Ric Flair.
Yeah, he looks like a bleeder, all pale and stuff, that white hair.
And the white hair.
Yeah, so the blood just shows up even better.
The proverbial crimson mask.
The camera quickly went up when Ric Flair went for the little razor.
What razor?
Hey, what are you saying, Opie?
What are you talking about?
You go ahead. Tell Bubba Ray how you think he was bleeding.
He got hit over the head with a pipe and he got lacerated. That's how he was bleeding.
Go ahead.
The pipe bent in half and then was straight again, though.
What?
I'm going to bend something in half and straighten it out.
Dude, I was so carsick from that ride home the last time you were here, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I offer you a ride home in a limousine and, gee, Bubba, I got car sick.
No, I did, because I was facing the wrong way. We talked about it for like 20 minutes the next day. Yeah, it's always bad to sit the wrong way in a limo.
What, facing backwards?
Facing backwards. But this guy's got connections in New York City. I don't want to call you out too much, but he says, he's from Long Island. And he goes, hey, you need a ride home? I'm going your way. I'm like, fine. We had a police escort to the tunnel.
Yeah.
How'd you pull that one off?
That's nice.
Let's put it this way. New York's bravest and New York's finest are personal friends of mine.
Right.
A lot of them. So they take good care of us when we come into town.
The limo driver is like, stop, go, stop, go, stop,
you
go.
gotta.
Zigging in and out, jamming on the brakes.
That's how you got to drive in this city.
You got all pale. You look like you're going to hurl.
Yeah.
When you finally got out of the limo, your girl was waiting for you like, oh, honey, thank God you're here.
Your chick was a little pale, too, there.
She was.
She was a little
she admits it. She can't drive in a car. So we were trying to make conversation the whole way.
Yeah.
So... But they almost hurled.
All
right, cheap plug time. Who's going to SmackDown tonight?
All right.
I think you guys are going to do fine with the SmackDown.
I think
it's sold out.
It's almost sold out. I think there's maybe 12 tickets left.
Really?
Yeah. No, yeah. You could still get a couple of tickets.
How many Bubba signs have you seen with the string since the last appearance?
You guys don't understand. You don't understand. People on the streets, in the grocery store. I'm checking out, like a piece of honeydew. Hey, Bubba, you see the string?
What's that string?
string? What's that string?
Explain that, because we're in a few brand new cities since the last time he got here.
Bubba was in last time. We had just sickness and debauchery going on in this studio. We had a girl. I can't quite recall her talent.
I was doing the age thing.
Oh, you were checking her age.
That was tremendous.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, my God.
Opie can figure out a girl's age to the year. Never, exactly on the year. Has never lost at this game. You've done it how many times now? 5?
I'm only like 5 for 5, yeah.
5 for 5.
Yeah. Only 5 for 5 by checking out some girl's rings.
Taint. Her taint. She bends over, he looks closely at the taint, and he tells the age. So this girl was doing it, and we had commented that we saw, again, because this seems to happen a lot, a little white string. The little white string that
everyone completely freaking out.
Tells you which pills she's on in her pack of birth control. And we had talked about it and done some jokes on it. And then as time is going by and Opie's looking at her taint, out of nowhere, Bubba Ray goes, "Hey, what's that string?"
Right.
Like, completely out of the mix.
Oblivious.
10 minutes later, we just lost our minds. And then people started showing up at the WWF events with, "Hey, Bubba, what's that string?"
I was at a show in Jersey after that radio show aired, and there's a huge sign, "Bubba, what's that string?" And the guy strategically placed about half dozen tampons on his sign. People threw, like throwing balls of yarn and string in the ring at me,
It's classic.
Oh,
that's string.
That's funny. Anthony wants to say hi. Anthony, what's going on?
Hey, Bubba, I want to congratulate you on losing your tag titles to 2 midgets, you camouflage G.I. Joe-looking pussy.
Oh, if he was down here, I would love to see this guy down here.
You know what?
He was too busy looking at
typical.
G.I. Joe, real American homo.
Typical. How's your mother?
Nice gimmick, you
How's your mother?
Nice gimmick, you fat.
Thank you.
Out of shape wrestling tool douche.
Thank you.
God, I wish he was down here.
I'm a 7-time world champion. You're a jabroni talking to me on the radio.
That guy would crap himself. I so know. If he was down here, he would crap himself.
No, it's funny, and I know you're really good friends with Taz. The table misfired, the leg bent, and then Taz had to hold it up so you got.
What do you mean it misfired?
I think you were
in the heat of the battle. As he tried to suplex me through a table, it didn't work.
It didn't work, but then the legs bent, and then he's holding the legs so you guys could finish the match.
I thought it was a good match.
It was definitely a good match.
I thought it was exciting.
It was a very exciting match, but it's funny to see Taz, covering, because that was not supposed to happen. Come on.
What are the chances of the guy that just called actually coming down to the radio station and meeting me in person, shaking my hand and saying it in person? I tell you what, I will give that guy these 4 tickets to the show tonight if he shows up here.
There you go.
$500 in cash.
There you go. I knew you couldn't get past that last call.
$500 in cash, plus these 4 tickets just to come down to the radio station and say personally to my face.
I knew you couldn't get past
I'll
that.
take the lawsuit. I know enough cops in this city where I'll drive his face right into the middle of 7th Avenue that they'll pull me down to the station, slap me on the wrist. I'll be back by 7:30 ready to be on SmackDown tonight.
See, that's why I was trying to change the subject. I know he was not going to be able to get past that call.
$500 and 4 tickets.
And 4 tickets.
He will not show up.
No.
Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? I'll go down there and arm wrestle Bubba Ray.
Okay, great. Okay.
Arm wrestle.
Cool. Come down and arm wrestle me.
I'm 6'5", 270.
Okay, so what? What does that mean?
I think I can take you.
Yeah. How are you at arm wrestling, Bubba Ray? Because I've seen big guys lose to smaller guys because of technique or anything.
I have done some arm wrestling matches on the air with various radio stations, and to date, I have a perfect record.
Perfect record.
Hey, but I could try, though,
Yeah, you could try. You can lose, but you can try.
Hey, at least I'm trying. Like the other guy that he's just calling up.
Why don't you try? You sound like a guy who'd like to try and take the wiffle ball bat challenge.
I'll take that, too.
Hey, we got to get a new wiffle ball bat, by the way. The year's over.
Oh, the year's over. We need a brand new wiffle ball bat.
You going to auction that one off on eBay?
We should. We got to crown the champion and find out who won the wiffle ball bat challenge last year. Mike, where are you right now?
I'm in Edison, though.
Oh, okay, so you call up on the radio, challenge me in an arm wrestle, but oh no, I'm in Edison. I can't make it.
I'm a big fan, and I want the tickets.
Okay, so why don't you call up and say something intelligent?
I gotta try,
Okay. Sorry, bye.
All right.
Watch SmackDown on TV today on UPN. Thursday.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
How bad does your head hurt from last night when that table did not break? That looked pretty painful from my
Actually, I didn't really hit my head. It was more on the shoulders, and no matter when you go through a table, whether it breaks or not, it still hurts.
That looked pretty painful.
You gotta land on it.
Fortunately, I've been doing that stuff for landing on those tables and getting hit with that crap for about 10 years now.
Quite a while now.
My body's pretty numb to it.
We got the clip of Bubba Ray finally catching on.
Oh, do we? With the string? Cool.
That story you just told? Yeah. All right, lose the
your head?
Gee,
the one that you've shaved on top of your neck? Okay. That's good.
You got to back up a little so I could get a good view. What?
Can we have a little private moment over here?
What?
Absolutely
I want a
not.
private moment with you.
Oh, I know what she's going to say.
Oh, no. Do you know what I'm going to say? Or
Hello?
my mind?
Oh, no.
Never works. All right. That's okay.
I thought for the first time,
Everyone's fine about it.
I get to show off my talent with a hot
Everyone's fine about it.
I'm the worst.
Bad timing. You gotta understand, Tristan, it's not a problem.
It's not
Maybe not for you.
Opie, why is it a problem for you? Place on ground, light fuse, get away.
I thought for the first time I was going to get,
Come on, Hoop.
show the talent off to a hot chick. And
It's okay.
I'm fine
It's
with it.
fine. Everyone's fine. It's a natural. Who hasn't had crime scene sex? Haven't you had that at some
Absolutely.
point? Where the bed looks like if it's in a hotel, you're afraid you're going to get a call from the cops when you leave and check out. Who hasn't done that?
it just might confuse my powers a little bit.
Who hasn't made the bed look like Nicola Brown's sidewalk?
Right.
Come on, who?
Pretend this is not a regular challenge, Joe.
No, I'm
this
fine.
one gonna be.
But you might want to step back then.
Jamaican Mike sees this every time he has sex.
All right, I'm in.
all the time, man.
Everybody wants your book, by the way.
Collateral damage.
We're gonna promote your book like crazy.
Oh yeah, you are gonna get.
Jamaican Mike's got the bunker buster.
The bunker buster. The 5,000 pounders.
That's it.
All right, it penetrates 20 feet in the earth.
That's a nice tattoo, by the way.
Wow, look at you. Yeah.
All right.
Look at that.
Get in the light so the other guys can see, because I'd like to share.
Dim the light?
No, get in the light.
No, you can just go that way.
in the
Yeah,
light.
there you go.
Into the light.
She's very well put together.
No, see, I don't.
What do you think, Bubba Ray?
Things are going
Liking
well
that?
right now.
Yeah.
Things are going well.
That's good.
Okay. All right, wait. I'm almost done. I'm doing some calculations.
All right. Do some calculating.
What?
Wait.
What's that thing hanging?
Oh, very telling.
Bubba Ray, that's what she was talking about.
Oh, no!
You just figured it out. You are. You just figured it out. You are so quick, Bubba Ray.
Hey, Bubba Ray, you're way behind, man.
I took you for a smart gentleman.
I'm gonna be sick!
Oh, yeah.
Bubba Ray, you're way behind.
All right. I was just about Bubba Ray, where have you
Oh,
been?
Vince, I need the day off.
Okay.
Get your girlfriend in here.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm a little slow today. I have an excuse. What's yours?
That's good. There you have it. You finally caught on.
Wow.
I love that clip.
And after all the hints you guys dropped, crime scene.
We're talking about, the whole conversation was focused on
Not
that.
a clue.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Oblivious.
What's going on down there?
Let me go to Joe. Joe, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I'll come down there. Arm wrestle him. I can be down there in 20 minutes. I'll not only arm wrestle him, and then I'll take the tickets from him.
It feels so good to be home in New York.
You're 6'2", 230 pounds?
220.
Oh, boy. So,
And I have...
Now
if you're going to do that, bring your wife.
Now another guy is 6'6", 270.
Everybody
I
wants
can
arm
be there in
wrestling.
20 minutes.
And you'll arm wrestle Bubba Ray?
I'll arm wrestle Bubba Ray.
I don't care. Anybody shows up, I'd be more than happy to.
All right. I'll help you show up.
You're offering me a
show
fight.
up, you sure?
All right, show up.
Sure, come on down.
I'll be down there in 20 minutes.
Okay, you get down here.
I will.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll see if that guy shows. We should take a break. Bubba Ray Dudley in the studio. How long can you stay? You're wrestling tonight?
Yeah, actually, we won't be hanging out too much longer because we got to get back to
Because that guy's coming down to...
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what? That last caller scared me so much that, sorry guys, I got to run out of the studio and, Yeah, but we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. You know, it's taping SmackDown, and the Garden's just about sold out. So if you haven't got your tickets, you can probably call Ticketmaster or just go to the Garden and get them.
Garden's going to be rocking tonight.
It was crazy last night. Crazy. It was one of the best Garden crowds.
It looked great on TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it, except for Triple H coming out with 5 minutes left in the program.
Yeah, but, you know.
But it was worth it.
You know, the build-up will be slow now, and, you know.
And seeing Vince with a black guy is always funny.
You know what? It's going to be great because I think for the first time in a long time, the company is really back at full strength with, you know, Rocky, Austin, Triple H, Taker, you know, all the, you know, the big names, Kane.
What about Billy Gunn, that new gimmick? How long is that going to last? Billy and Chuck?
I love it. I think it's
you
great.
Like the Billy and Chuck?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great.
A little rough.
6 foot, you know, 5 apiece, great bodies, blonde hair. It's tremendous.
Fuck her up and kiss my ass!
Any more ass kissing going to happen or what?
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Hope I don't have to kiss him.
Yeah, that would be really
Bubba
bad.
Ray, we know you personally a little bit. What would you do if Vince came up to you and said, well,
Bubba Ray, I have an idea.
Let's put it this way.
Tonight's show, you're going to come out and kiss my ass.
Wait, it would be something like this.
On your knees.
Not again, Vince.
What would you do, really?
Well,
I know how much you love wrestling.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Vince had his head driven into Rikishi's ass.
Right. Yeah.
How are you going to tell him no?
He's a trooper.
How are you going to turn around to the boss?
Do it.
If the boss is a damn billionaire.
Yeah, boss leads the way.
You know, if he turns around and says, you know, Bubba, I'd like you to rim this gentleman today on.
Are you going to kiss my ass or not?
You know.
Wait, Danielle's calling back.
You're the ugliest stripper I've ever seen in my life.
You guys have every soundbite in WWF history.
Oh, all the wrestling sites
are classic.
When Vince goes off, everyone writes on the wrestling sites, well, Opie and Anthony have more clips of Vince. This is my favorite one right here.
Is that supposed to be sexy?
I love that.
You know how many times we use that in here? Believe me.
Daniela, what's up?
I wish we had it for the string.
Daniela's calling back. What's up?
Hey, I'm going to take the Wiffle Ball Back Challenge.
Right now?
Yeah, my friend's coming to pick me up. We're on the way down the station right now.
Oh! All right,
nice.
Hold on. Where do you live?
I bring out the best.
I live with Tyson. He's my friend Ken. He's part of the,
How far are you from the station?
The way Ken drives, we'll probably be there in like 20 minutes.
All right, here's the deal. You come down, you do the Wiffle Ball Bat Challenge. We'll give her the SmackDown tickets.
Okay, but
What does she look like?
She was just on. She sounds
You're
pretty
gonna
hot.
see
She's going to be
guys.
20. She's going to be 20.
Listen, it is exactly 4:33. If you're not here by 4:45, I got to split.
No,
she'll
you
never
can't.
make it.
You have to.
I can't make it that fast.
Oh, you got to take one for the team, man.
Bubba Ray, you're killing us.
You got to take one for the team.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'd love to stay, but there's a bunch of guys on their way down the station to try and kick my ass.
Oh, come on. Can you just leave the tickets there for me? I'm going to do it.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Yeah,
That's 20.
Are you,
Bubba Ray, just leave the tickets.
All right, I'll leave the
You got to
Thank
take one
you,
for the
thank
team.
you.
Okay, you better do a good job if I'm not here. You better hook the boys in the studio up.
Oh, don't worry.
You better bury that thing down to the knob.
Choke up on that bat.
Is there a knob on a bat?
Very crazy, guys.
Okay. All right,
See,
Danielle,
you-
get down here as fast as you can.
Danielle, you sound like you got 38 Bs.
What? Are you You'll see when I get there.
All right.
All right, very good.
Hey, can I bring my vibrator?
Yeah.
No, damn you. Keep that at home.
Let us check first. Duh.
All right, I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes.
This isn't tavern talk behavior.
Wait, so when I get there, what do I do?
Take your clothes
Hold
off,
on.
come in the studio, and shove something in your gimmick.
Your gimmick. Hold on, all right?
All right.
All right, cool. Well, she's on the way down for the SmackDown tickets. Live at the Garden tonight. And we're doing the Opie and Anthony sign contest. I hope you guys at the WWF don't mind.
What?
The best O&A related
Explain.
show sign will win a trip to the Royal Rumble.
Cool. Royal Rumble's not this Sunday, it's following Sunday.
No, I know, but tonight's the last.
I know you know, I'm just plugging it.
Oh, yeah. God, man, Vince teaches you guys well.
Yeah.
And it's live on pay-per-view.
Vince teaches
Call
you
your
guys
local cable
well.
provider for the Royal Rumble.
But best O&A sign will win the trip to the Royal Rumble. We
And
had-
who's judging the O&A signs?
the listeners. We had one last night, the whole night. I don't know if you saw it at the corner of the ring. It was a
I was
WOW
too busy
O&A
getting beat up by 2
1027 sign.
midgets. As that last caller said.
I wouldn't
Right.
like for Taz either. That guy's crazy to say that.
Taz,
about
no, Taz. You know what? I'm actually happy for Taz because ever since he's got here, they haven't been really using him to his potential.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that Taz, this happened for Taz and Spike. It was cool for them. Right now there's not a lot of tag teams in the WWF.
Well, you got that Chuck and Billy thing.
Well, yeah, they're bringing them up and Scotty Too Hottie and Prince Albert.
Right.
For the longest time.
Scotty Too Hottie's hilarious.
He's got the worm.
I love the worm.
The worm is hysterical.
Maybe Scotty can come down and we can use the worm for the wiffle ball challenge.
Some of these guys come up with finishing moves, and you guys, backstage have to go, dude, you're going to make a complete idiot out of yourself with that.
No, because if you notice, some of the stupidest stuff is
like
the most
the worm.
popular.
Yeah, the worm.
I mean, the worm is tremendous. The spinneroonie. I mean, the word what, isn't that like an adverb or something?
What?
And if anybody catches on, somebody's going to turn around when he says what and go, who?
Mm-hmm.
And
then it's going to
why,
be like,
where, what?
Who's on first?
What? Yeah.
All right.
Abbott and Costello, 50 years later.
Yeah. We love Bubba Ray Dudley.
No other callers calling to put me down and, tell me what kind of a piece of crap I am? I love it.
Plenty of them, but we got to take a break.
Okay.
Bubba Ray Dudley in the studio. I don't know if he'll be back. We'll see. You might have to leave. You might stay. What are you doing?
How long is your break? Probably like...
No, shorter breaks in the new year.
Really?
Less commercials, yeah.
Less commercials.
We fought with the bosses and won a little battle, so.
Yep.
Great.
We'll be back.
Like a bunch of people cheering on a rake.
That's going to make a sweeper.
Opie, scum, Anthony, slime.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. In studio, one of our friends, Bubba Ray Dudley from the WWF.
This is the greatest radio show in the history of radio, period.
Thank you.
I believe
Isn't it
so.
fun? Thank you, Bubba Ray.
This job is better than mine, I think. Or close to it.
And Jim Norton, keep your mouth shut. During commercials, hey, Bubba Ray, why doesn't Hulk Hogan wrestle anymore?
Hulk.
Because he's 80?
Oh, my God.
That's not nice to say about the Hulkster.
Exactly.
There's a lot of little Hulksters out there still running around.
That means Hulk's coming back, right?
Hulk's on his way back. He's going to be at the Garden tonight.
Oh, God. Start that rumor.
You see the tool in the front row last night? Dressed up as the Hulk?
No.
You saw that, right?
Stop.
There's been a guy dressing up like Hogan for like 20 years, though. Seriously, some old man with long blonde hair has been dressing up like Hogan for years, and he always gets front row tickets.
Really?
What happened? Where am I going?
Nothing. I just want a little sound on this.
Fan for life from Yonkers as we get what Ant needs here. Whoever created that Austin What angle should have their yam bag tied up to a rock and have the rock thrown out a window. I was at the Garden last night. 3 hours of what? I was going insane.
That's called getting over. If you can have the fans screaming what, for 3 hours, obviously, they're into it, they're having fun. And if the fans want to do it, they pay damn good money to, so shut your mouth.
And they're going to keep Deborah out of the ring, right?
I don't know.
Austin,
Deborah's such a nice lady, too.
She's real nice. I understand she's real nice, but
she's
Austin
very nice
is
lady.
much better by himself. What the hell is this?
Middle name, because high as the sky, he remains the same. The training and the prayers and the vitamins too. Don't mess with us, we'll beat you too.
That's the Hulkster. The Hulkster's back.
What other Hulkster song do I have?
Hey, Bubba Ray, you got a little song you're working on?
No.
Like the Hulk? You want
No.
to do one
We've
of
actually
those?
had a couple bands write songs for us.
I am?
But, a couple New York City bands. This one kid, Dave, I know, he used to be on some Dudley website. He was in a band.
You ready?
I can't even hear that.
Yeah, it's because the phones are screaming and people are talking over the song.
Hold on.
I think that's why.
Try it again.
There's chaos in the studio.
Try it again.
I know. This is Hulkster in Heaven.
That's John Valby.
When I wrestle at Wimbledon.
Is it? Yeah.
Have you ever seen that guy? He's pretty funny.
But now you turn my heart.
It's hard to hear.
That's John Valby?
That's Hulk Hogan.
That's John Valby.
Whatever it is, it's horrible.
Yeah,
Just keep it
I think
off.
we can all agree with that.
It's definitely John Valby. David wants to say something. David, what's up? David!
Yo!
Hey, man.
What a mess. And Bubba Ray just said we're the greatest radio show ever, and now we're screwing
That's
it up.
because we're a mess.
David,
Yes.
you're on the radio. Let's go.
How you doing? Yes, what's up? I have my wife. She'll have phone sex right now for 4 tickets. With both of you and Bubba Ray. Matter of fact, go through.
All right. Well, not even worth continuing. Didn't it say sister-in-law will strip?
Dumped.
And then he gets on and talks about phone sex.
Yeah. Ass man, what's going on?
How you doing, guys?
All right.
No, I just want to give Bubba Ray his props, you know.
Hey, is this the ass man?
Yes, the ass man.
Hey,
Let me tell you something. There are very few things that have stuck out in my mind over my years of wrestling.
Yeah.
This guy is one of them.
Oh, really?
His ass is tremendous.
Oh, you've seen this guy?
Yeah, he used to get tickets to the front row when we were in ECW, and he'd be hanging out there. If he was taking a chick from behind, he could double park his belly on her back. That's how fat he is.
You know, he got his stomach stapled up.
He did?
Yep.
So you're thin now? You look like Carney Wilson?
On my way.
How many pounds have you lost, ass
I've
man?
lost upwards of about 100 pounds so far.
Oh, good for you.
got a long way to
Good for you. This guy, even though he's a douche, he was a loyal fan, which is cool. He spread his ass cheeks, like 10 feet away from me one night. I felt gravity sucking me into his bunghole. I thought I was going to die.
The mass, yes.
Yeah.
We had a girl try to find his junk once on our show. She could not find it.
Yeah. We had a girl.
It was so embarrassing.
He dropped trow, and she looked, and she was horrified at first. We didn't want to look, so Rick drew a picture of what it looked like, and it looked like, she said it was like womanly in the way that it had skin kind of wrapping around the area, and that everything had retracted up into himself, and it was kind of like a woman.
Yeah. Must smell like a sub.
like a ham and Swiss?
Yeah.
Well, ask man, now that you've lost all of this weight, have you had any luck with the ladies?
Not yet. I can't admit that I have, but I'm still trying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can always go buy one.
Yeah.
Well, not from lack of trying. I have gone out and purchased the services of women of the night.
Oh, you've gotten some hookers? Boy, that must be a treat.
Allegedly.
And they have to
I tell you what, Since you've been coming to so many shows, you want some tickets for tonight?
No, I'm at work right now.
You sure? I'll give you free tickets.
I can't.
I wasn't going to give them to you anyway, so shut up.
Ask man, what were we going to ask?
No, it's just it's always good to see Bubba Ray doing all the stuff that he used to do in ECW. You think what he does now is out there? What he did at ECW shows, he was like 10 times the total awesomeness of just what he used to do. I mean, just leaping and tables and chairs and raises and barbed wire and stuff like that. It was just amazing what he used to do. I mean, not that what he does now is any less amazing, but what he did at ECW was even better than what he does now.
Get a grip on yourself, you over-explaining ass.
I'm glad the children are here to hear that explained in its original old Western gibberish.
You know what? From the vibe I'm getting from him, if he was at the studio right now, he would be performing fellatio on me.
I'd be going for meal. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, ass man, thanks.
There you go.
I don't know what the point of that call was, but Alex, what's going on?
Hi guys, what's up?
Hey.
Bubba.
Yes.
How is it that you miraculously, about 2 years ago, got over your stuttering problem?
Vince said don't stutter no more. Miraculously, I stopped.
Either that and kiss my ass, stop the stuttering game. Bubba, don't stutter.
I like a Bubba Ray that doesn't stutter.
You guys been going on a lot about Chuck and Billy, the tag team?
Yeah.
You ever notice maybe you're connected to that whole C&B thing?
What?
C&B. Chains and bondage, Chuck and Billy.
Alex, what are you talking about?
The guy parts, the C&B.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You're horrible.
C and B. Ock and alls. Ock and
you guys get around this stuff so well.
Ock and alls?
Yeah, I'm going to just say it.
Yeah, I know.
Just bleep me.
You know what I said.
All right, Alex.
Let me tell you something about Chuck and Billy. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah.
They are the next big tag team in the WWF.
Oh.
I'm telling you. They look great together. They have good chemistry. Billy is going to teach Chuck. Billy's been around a long time.
Calm down. Vince isn't listening to us right now. Relax.
This is not about that. Dude, I'm going to bitch slap you in a minute.
Look at that.
I'm going to take this issue of this cheesy, rip-off of Maxim magazine that I have in my head right now. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be good.
All right.
I think Billy Gunn is the most underrated wrestler in the WWF.
I'm not feeling
Why are you getting so sick that I'm talking nice about somebody?
I'm not feeling the Billy and Chuck.
I'm feeling Billy and Chuck. I have felt Billy and Chuck.
I like the Dudley boys. I like that Triple H is back. I like the what? I like the Rock. Cool. Undertaker cut his hair. It's all good.
Give these guys a chance. Hey, Billy was one half of the most successful tag team in WWF history.
Right.
Got to give the guy a chance.
It's his new thing.
Just because he's swinging to the other side of the fence right now don't mean to make him a bad guy.
All right, we're waiting for Daniela to come down.
Yeah.
She's going to do the Wiffle Ball Bat Challenge, the first one of the new year, and she's going to get the SmackDown tickets. Now, this is a bid. It's not going to work. Watch. Watch this.
What? Oh, he wants to be wacky?
Do it, so we'll do it. Watch this.
Wacky
Hi,
alert.
who's this?
What's up, man?
Hey.
I'm outside the studio. I'm waiting for that guy. He said if I come down, I could fight him. So I'm here, man. What about it?
You want to fight Bubba Ray?
Yeah, man. I'm right outside the door, man.
Wacky bid alert.
Right here, right
Wacky alert.
Yeah?
Yeah, where is he?
I'm on my way down.
Big guy that's standing there in the corner.
I think...
Hey, yo, come here, Bubba Ray, you big guy. Come on, fight. Come on, big guy. Where are you? I'm here. Is that you in the corner? Is that the big guy in the corner, Bubba Ray? You ain't that tough. Come on, Bubba Ray.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
Listen to this.
Oh, God damn, he's on the floor. Holy shit. There is nothing he can do. Paul is friggin' on the floor in 2 seconds. He is done.
Who might get down? Who might get down? Who might get down?
He's choking him out. He's still on the... He's done. Say it, Paul. You better say it or you'll die.
Say it. You're going to go. You're going to go.
He's choking him out. He's choking him out. He's choking him out.
Dude, he enjoys this stuff. He is the craziest son of a bitch in the WWF. He is insane.
Why would you ever mess with Bubba Ray Dudley?
Did you see how quick? Like a viper. The guy struck, pulled him down, it was over. It was effing over in 2 seconds.
Paul was outside the studio door looking in. Bubba Ray turned around, saw him, and within 2 seconds had him out.
It was like, I swear to God, it was like watching a goddamn nature show. Where you know what it is? Like, you ever see the crocodile grab the water buffalo near the river? Like, it creeps up, it's real slow, and you're like, how is that animal gonna grab the water buffalo moving like that? And then it just goes, flop, and it's over.
2 seconds notice wouldn't hurt me at all. You realize
You
that?
were done. You know what sounded funnier? Your phone call. Yeah, tell him to. You got nothing out.
Hey, it's all
Wow,
that's funny.
dude. How did that feel? Let me tell you.
Whoever was going to come down, that's one strong SOB, man.
Hell yeah.
And even worse, he's fat. Once he's tits on you, can't get up.
You were done.
You calling him fat?
You calling him fat?
No, I don't. He called you fat. Who did?
He called you fat. I didn't call you.
No, don't take your jacket off.
Dude,
See, now I'm sticking up. I'll agree with you. Wait a minute.
what is he
I
saying?
just dragged you in here, put you on your back.
That's only because you're fake.
I just put you on your back. I'm fat for doing that? I just kicked your ass. No, wait a minute. I said you were strong. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do it again right now.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, my God.
Run! No, dude, run! Run!
That was visual radio that nobody saw.
That is the smartest thing I've ever seen Paul do. He just dropped to the floor under his own power.
He dropped to his knees and opened up his mouth.
Where are you? Bubba Ray, no. I said whoever was coming down was stupid. I said you're strong. I said, but once you're on, why are you shivering?
He is shaking.
I'm 315 pounds. Of course I'm going to feel like I'm crushing you. Oh, I'm a freaking wrestler, for Christ's sake. What do you do for a living? Nothing. Okay.
Paul, put your hand out.
Look at his hand. He's shivering. He's shivering.
Oh, the guy's
I just had a moose lay on me. My nerves are shut.
He's shaking. No offense.
He's a nice moose. Hey, don't get me in any more trouble.
Paul, Paul, just shut your mouth.
If you notice something, there is a consistent thing that happens every time Bubba shows up. I treat him with nothing but the utmost respect, because the last thing I would want to be is on the receiving. He just threw him out of the studio. The last thing I want is to be on the receiving end of anything close to that.
When he took off that jacket and hat, that was just awful.
No, don't mess with Norton.
Norton
will crap himself.
He struck him so fast. The speed is what killed me. He grabbed him, and he was on the floor. Done. See, end of story in the snap of a finger. That was it.
Classic.
That is so great to watch someone else.
Our fun for the day is over.
It's so funny when it's not you.
You gotta know when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody asked me if you could come back reincarnated or something. I said I want to come back as a killer whale.
That's what it looked like.
And he was a baby seal.
You were just batting it around.
Bitch baby seal.
Batting it around.
You notice I've kept my wiseacre comments to a minimum?
Exactly. I just got called back to the arena, so I just got a call on cell phone. My phone was ringing I was beating the crap out of the
He was able to take a call and beat him up at the same time.
He's kicking someone's ass and he's taking calls. Hello. Yeah, I'll be at the Bubba Ray.
Sell if it gets to 50.
So in the midst of everything, let me get my one more cheap plug in. SmackDown tonight at Madison Square Garden, live on Thursday nights on UPN and WWF Monday Night Raw on TNN. The Royal Rumble 2 Sundays from now. And I think every Opie and Anthony listener out there who's going to be at the Garden tonight would like to see you guys there. Why don't you come?
I'll go. Give me 2 tickets.
I will go.
This is the 9th time I've been on your show. You think for once... Shut up.
Oh.
You think for once that you guys come to our show. I'm going. Okay, cool.
I'll go.
Who do I talk to?
Vince.
He hasn't talked to us
speak
since
to that guy over there.
thing.
The guy, the PR guy that they sent down with me to keep me out of trouble.
I'll go. All right. I'll be there tonight. I will be there tonight. All right.
Definitely.
Take care, guys. Thanks for having me on again.
Thanks, Bubba. You rock, man. Also, if you are going to the show tonight at the Garden, it will air on SmackDown on Thursday. Tape tonight. Best O&A related show sign will win a trip to the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Okay, you got to beat last night's sign, which was a big wow O&A 1027 sign.
Don't let that guy sue me either.
No. If you have a string sign there, that'll be hysterical. Holy Jesus. Holy jeez.
Wow.
Did you see Paul's face was red like a beet? He was done.
I think Steve got some of that on video.
On the floor.
You get it all on video?
Done.
The funniest thing is I've got the video camera pointed at Paul outside the door, and then a split second later, it's like a Roadrunner cartoon. Whoosh, he's in the studio.
Snatched him up, dragged him into the studio, flung him on the floor, got on top of him. That was it.
See, a lot of people
could have had his way with him.
A lot of people think it's cute to mess with wrestlers. You're insane.
You think it's all fun and games and cute?
How insane was Crazy Paul to do that?
Here's what was scary. There was scarier in this when he grabbed him. You know the guy, because he knows he's kidding, but like when he took off his hat and his glasses, it's like even though you knew he wasn't really going to hurt the guy because it wasn't a real fight, like that is a scary white dude.
Oh yeah,
that's like he looked like that's the fight. If you see that face in a bar, you immediately kneel and undo a zipper.
He almost had Paul doing that. That's for sure.
That rocks.
He's a frightening dude.
That rocks.
Very cool.
I'm a girly man anyway. I'm afraid of most larger men, but he is like,
And we have those 4 tickets. Did you leave them behind?
Yeah,
they're right here.
If Danielle comes down and does Wiffle Ball Bat Challenge, she's going to the show tonight.
Yes.
All right. And once again, just a quick plug. The best O&A show-related sign that we see tonight on TV. It's got to make it on TV. We'll vote tomorrow. We'll get a free trip to the Royal Rumble.
On the way out. I'm sorry. On the way out, Paul said to him, that was just a goof. And Bubba Ray said to him, I know, if it wasn't a goof, you wouldn't be breathing.
Wow.
Opie and Anthony.
A bunch of perverted crackers.
Oh, what? It's hard to listen to us trying to talk teen girls into doing stuff with each other?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Anthony Sam Adams.
We love Sam Adams. Yeah, we did. We just got our fresh delivery in. Did you see how happy everybody was? I came walking in. I saw the boxes and boxes of Sam Adams sitting in our office. Cases stacked up. And now, you know what a great relationship we have with the Ron and Fez show here. The only possible rift we have, what does it involve?
Beer.
Our Sam Adams. Some of their peeps came over and wanted half of our supply of Sam Adams. Now, normally, anything Ron and Fez want, we go, yeah, sure. This time, we're like, no. We're taking 3/4, you get 1/4. And that's what we did.
Making deals within the family.
We gotta, things gotta be kept in perspective. I think we're drinking a lot of the Sam Adams. We love
those guys are in AA. What do they need beer for?
Exactly. Best keep the alcohol away from their
That's right.
show.
We're being responsible.
We can handle our booze.
Sam Adams.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
102.7 WNEW.
All right, lots going on the show today. Waiting for Daniela to show up to take the wiffle ball bat challenge. First girl of the new year.
Did you see that videotape?
Yeah, we got a great videotape of Crazy Paul getting choked out by Bubba Ray Dudley from the WWF.
It looks like a cartoon. Steve got the perfect shot. It's Crazy Paul standing outside the studio door talking, and it's from the back, and he's just videotaping him talking. You see the door fly open. You see this big, meaty hand grab his shirt and start pulling him into the studio.
Kind of like
Paul, go ahead. Sorry. Paul tries to back off and get away. The other hand comes out and grabs him behind the neck. His whole body just gets instantly pulled right into the studio.
Kind of like the whale and the seal. Paul was the seal just being all... Oh, this is a fun little swim.
It happened so fast.
Next thing you know, you're underwater dying.
That's great.
Yeah, well, Bubba Ray knows who's to go after and who not to go after.
You're talking. You know something? You better watch it, because that guy will turn the friggin' car around.
Hey,
you'll sit here, and you'll just be sitting here in 15 minutes... And thinking nothing of it, he'll charge through the door and smash you on the floor. You won't know what hit you.
You didn't let me finish.
What?
No one says I'm not one of the ones he shouldn't go after.
Oh.
Please, I'm probably the first one.
You better keep
In a
that.
room full of men, I'm the first one you should smash.
No.
Collapse.
He's the type of guy, though. He's the type of guy, though. He would be bored with you. He would go for the strongest individual.
He would only go for me.
He would go right for the strongest guy, I'm telling you.
Look, I know. That's why I'm glad to be
You would
here
be
right
safe. You'd be safe.
No, I wouldn't be. He would
be
do
a little
it
appetizer.
just to be joy of it. He would hurt.
A little shrimp.